And just like that, you could be done working in less than an hour. What's going on, guys? Mr. Zink here. In today's video, I'm going to do a step-by-step breakdown of exactly how I deploy my Power of 50 London strategy. This strategy is beneficial to both beginner and advanced traders with an 80% back-tested win rate. Let's get right into it. Step 1, you're going to want to make sure that you are on the 15-minute time frame. To do so, go into the top left time intervals on TradingView or click the comma button on your keyboard. Drag down to the 15-minute time frame and click the star icon next to that. What that will do is highlight it up here on your hotbar. Step 2, locate the Gone and Fibonacci tools on your TradingView. This is in the top left under Gone and Fibonacci tools. Click the drawdown menu and go down to Gone box. Draw the Gone box anywhere on your screen and click the settings icon. Highlight the 0, the 0.5, and 1 on the Gone box. This is underneath Style. Again, that is 0, 0.5, and 1. Set them to whatever color preference you want. These are my chart colors right here. Step 3 is locating where the London Open and London Close is. For reference, that is 4 a.m. EST to 9:30 a.m. EST. Make sure you have the London High and London Low marked out. To do so, I'm going to use the horizontal ray or Alt-J on your keyboard. Draw out the London High. In this case, it is the wick from the 9:15 candle. And draw out your London Low. And that is the wick low from the 5:30 a.m. EST candle. Now use your Gone box with the 0.5, 1, and 0 activated and drag that from top to bottom. And then drag it out to the right. Your chart should look something like this. Now that you have that done, go ahead and delete your horizontal rays by clicking on them and clicking backspace or delete on your keyboard. Your chart should now look like this, excluding the trend line that I have present. What you're doing with this strategy is you are waiting for the breakout and then retest. You are not trading the breakout alone, you're trading the retest of the Power of 50 from the London High to London Low. So I'm going to go into replay mode. I'm going to show you exactly how we would go about trading the strategy. First candle to open after the London session close was a nasty 15-minute $4 drop. That is a breakout of the Power of 50. This level is now broken. This signifies that we can take the strategy. We're taking the strategy after price comes up and retests the Power of 50. So we go to the next candle. We put in a pivot candle on the 15-minute. Price is starting to curl back up towards the Power of 50. That candle did retest it, so we could have taken the entry there. I like to see the body close as close as possible to the Power of 50. This would now be my entry. Stop loss on the position is a close over the 0% retracement. In this case, it's 465 on Qs. So we go ahead and get our short position out, drag that down. Our stop loss is a close just above, and our take profit is really wherever you want to set it. Let's go to the next candle. Small wick up. This is again another pivot candle similar to the 945 candle. Fast forward again. Still not hitting our stop loss. We're in the clear. And now we should start to see the play develop. As you can see, a beautiful continuation down after the Power of 50 is retested. And price is continuing to fall. And then our take profit hit right on the dot. And go ahead and delete that. Exit the replay mode. You can see how price is proceeding once the Power of 50 was hit. This is how simple the trading strategy is. All you use is one tool that is offered on every single trading view. You don't have to be premium. You don't have to be platinum, pro account. This comes with the free TradingView account. There's no indicators associated with it. It is a free tool associated with all TradingView platforms and plans. Now let's do some backtesting and show you how I refine the strategy to avoid fake outs. Let's go to Monday, April 7th. Mark out the London low to London high. Continue out to the right so we can see how price action reacts. Zoom into the strategy. Remember that we are taking a retest of the power of 50. In this case, price whipsawed below, had a nice liquidity sweep, and then pushed up and had a continuation up for the rest of the day. Was there an entry on this trade? Sure, if you had a short bias, let's say you entered immediately at 9:30 after the candle broke, you would have been stopped out almost immediately. However, we are taking the retest. We are looking for price to retest the power of 50 and then continue. By looking for that retest, that avoids all of these fake outs, all these stop outs, all these candles that whip below that level and then instantly close over. Scroll back to another day, mark out the London low to London high. In this case, we're looking at a 4 a.m. open here to London low there. Drag it out to the right. So price hit the 50% almost exactly. Had two retests of it. So we had a break. We had a retest in the very next candle. We're entered short. Our stop loss is at 0, or the 450 level on Qs. And our take profit, really wherever you want it. See green, take green is what I like to do in this current market. In this case, we had about a $25 move to the downside, or about 1,000 points on NQ. Another volatile move in this market. Scroll back to another day. I'm just doing one day after another. London low to London high, drag it out to the right. Let's see how price perceived this move. In this case, we broke below the power of 50 and then came up and retested it. So what do? We put our short position in right there. Stop loss is at 0. Take profit wherever we want to set it. See green, take green. In this case, didn't even get close to our stop loss, and price just continued to push to the downside all the way until close. This take profit that I just put on the screen real quick, this was a 2.9R. This one hit after hours at about 4:15. Let's go look at another one. London high to London low, drag it out to the right. And how did price react? We had a break almost immediately, but there was no retest, was there? Yes, price continued to the upside, but we did not get our retest, so this was a no trade. No trade here, no harm done. We did chart out the strategy. It did work for a continuation to the upside, but we didn't get our retest for the entry. That's okay. That happens all the time in trading. Do not get discouraged by that. Let's do one more back test on this. London high to London low. Drag it out to the right. In this case, this one's a little funky to look at in hindsight. It still worked, and this would still be a see green, take green market. We had a retest, wicked all the way up, and managed to close under. That is an entry at the 0.5. Put our short position in. Stop loss is at the top of that range, 0. Take profit, again, wherever you want to say it, wherever you want to set it, excuse me. In this case, let's say we took price action all the way to the wick low of the 1015 candle. That is still a 1.5R trade. So if you had entered this trade, yes, looking at the chart on TradingView right now, it looks a little messy. But if you had entered this trade real time, at one point you were at 1.5R in the trade, 1.53 to be exact, before you had any drawdown whatsoever. That's a pretty damn good exit 1.5R on about a 15-minute trade. Let's do one more. This one should be an avoidance of a fake out. Let's draw this in. So this one had a breakout to the downside, continued up. Price did end up rejecting. So let's go ahead and put our short position in. Stop loss is at 0. Take profit, let's say it was previous low in the day. This one was a loss, and that's okay. It's not a 100% win rate, and neither is anything in the market. Nothing is a 100% win rate, but this is just to show that this trading strategy has losses along with the winners. In this case, your loss on the position was a 2.5R trade. You were risking, not really much of a move. That's a 462 to 464 move. That's a $2 move on Qs, maybe about 100 points on NQ, for a reward of about a $7 drop. Can't complain there. But this one was an example of a loss, and that is why you set your stop loss to the 0. That will do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Again, this is a very simple trading strategy that you can deploy either in the first 15 to 60 minutes of market open and be done for the day, or set your power of 50, wait for price to react at that level by setting alerts, check it when your alert gets set, and move on with your day. I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a subscription. I am 25 subs away from 1,000, so I'd be very appreciative of that. See you next week for another video.